Welcome in, Taurus. I come in very tired and sleepy, so bear with me. And my hair, for whatever reason, I had a hat on. I was out shoveling today. I apologize. I'm not my sparkly self here. But we are going to use the regular Rider Tarot cards. Yes. For your reading. All of my readings are free and timeless for entertainment purposes only. Absolutely. Your free will and final say at the end of the day. I do not take responsibility for your actions, choices, thoughts, or decisions. Yes, I know choices and decisions are the same, but you don't always do them at the same time. Alright, so my next lineup here is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, the earth signs. And so let's get us shuffled, the 333. If you would like to donate, sow a seed to my business, Venmo, friends and family, cashapp only. I do take donations over on my Haven Jewels page on Facebook, if you will prefer to do that. On a Facebook Messenger, Facebook Pay, you can do it there also. And if you would like to request my services, whether it's Reiki, business, Reiki, readings, or doing jewelry, anything you need. My 2 emails are in the description box below as well. Sweet P 031420 and Venetia399 at gmail.com. Both at gmail.com. Alright. Let's see what the 333 has for you, Taurus. Alright. First card off the top. The Knight of Cups. Alright, Taurus. Now that's a water sign, if you don't know, Knight of Cups. It's also about love, maybe somebody offering love. It's possible, right, Taurus? Ace of Wands, or maybe they're offering you a dual opportunity. This is all about taking action and knowing what you want to do, knowing what you want, and doing it. Taking action on your dreams. And maybe that's what the Knight of Cups is here to offer you. Wow, 8 of Cups. And maybe he's helping you to walk away from something. He, she, doesn't matter. This is about the energy, so the roles are always possible to be reversed, okay? Keep that in your mind. Let's see what clarifiers we get for you, Taurus. This reading's good for about 2 weeks. I do have previous readings up here if you have not caught them. They are still full of the energy that you can receive. And also TikTok. I did my full year reading. I did my February reading and my full moon reading. My new moon reading. The eclipse reading. All of those things have been done. And eclipses you can feel for a good 6 months. And we do have on March 3rd another eclipse coming. The good news is on March 8th here in New York, we get to turn our clocks ahead, which means daylight is later. Thank you, God. Excuse me. We are looking at another snowstorm. Now, mind you, my 2 days off now, I have 2 new days off, Friday and Saturday. So Friday's usually my catch-up day, start over day, which will be the days I'll be doing my readings. And, the clarifiers. Well, we got a few cards there. Let's see what they are. Now, we're just on to our regular weekly sign readings. I did do a live earlier this week, if you want to catch the replay on that as well. The Death card. Letting something go. Beginning anew. So with that 8 of Cups right before it, I'm feeling you're walking away from something of your own free will. Not being forced, but the Death card reminds us that we have to walk away from things. Not everybody's meant to go with you. So as you receive this new offer as the Knight of Cups brings in love or partnership, business, whatever, with that Ace of Wands, know that you've also got to let something else go. Usually something from your past. Now Mercury retrograde is haunting us and it's here, but what are you going to do? Deal with the past that comes back to haunt you and let it go. If you don't deal with it, it will keep coming back every time there's a Mercury retrograde, every time there's a shift in energy. I don't know if you follow this Schumann resonance. That's been off the freaking wall. Which is why my throat chakra is the way it is today, too. All right, the other card's over is Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups is representing you thinking of the past, but you can also see the good in life, the promises. You have to relearn some happiness, maybe, and love to come. So we're working on ourselves. We're taking care of ourselves. We're remembering the old days, I guess you want to say, right? Six of Cups. But you also know there's happiness and there's joy and there's possibility of new love. You also believe still. You haven't lost so much in your life that you don't believe in love. So that is still very much a possibility. And the Wheel of Fortune has showed up for you, Taurus. So the Wheel of Fortune says, where are you? Where are you on this wheel? Well, if you're not in a good place or a bad place, you got a King and a Queen of Pentacles. Okay? They both came out. And the Queen is a little more, the King is to the point, delivers the message, teaches hardcore, hard lessons. He knows what he wants. He knows he's already got it. He knows how to get it. And he knows how to teach it. The Queen, on the other hand, has a little more compassion. And she also, in the energy, can teach and train and be a leader in her own life. But she also knows how to get grounded and connected to the earth. She knows how to... See, the King already is there. All right? So the King is already grounded. The Queen is willing to show you what you need to do to help yourself. Okay? The Queen, she has prudence and wisdom. She's overcome a lot. She is respected. So if it's somebody you know, or you, you have wealth, you are respected, and you're also kind. Like the King. The King is poignant. Poignant. King, I'm here. I did this already. I know what I want. Nobody's ever getting it away from me. He's not arrogant like the King of Wands. He's matter-of-factly. He kind of does things the same way all the time. Maybe even a little boring. And Queen, she could be the same as the King, but she knows that most people aren't like that, and she knows that you need to show them options. So maybe it's you. Maybe you're really good with money. Maybe you're somebody who's going to help another person. Just kidding, okay? Just kidding. I just want you to know, Taurus, that you sometimes are so stubborn that maybe you get in your own way and you don't allow people to help you. And now you have the King and the Queen. Okay? The King and the Queen with the Wheel of Fortune. You'd be dumb to not take this opportunity and utilize it for your best interest and your family's best interest, your life in general. Okay? So, yeah, definitely need to be letting go, walking away from something. But you need to get your shit together and learn the lesson. Or any action that you take, whether it's love or business, will not move very fast forward without the teaching, without the learning. I feel like you have something to learn here. So get out of your own way and learn it. And stop worrying about once upon a time, because even if somebody came back, they would never be the same. The relationship would never be the same. You would always be second guessing. You would always remember what happened that didn't work the first or second or the third time. Whatever. So, get your head out of your ass. Listen to the King and the Queen as they offer you the wisdom you need. But don't do as the King and the Queen do. they're kind of sitting on their laurels. They've already got what they got. They don't have to do anything different. They already do what they do to get what they get. But you want more. And you want to help others do the same. So you learn what you can learn from them. Put yourself in the right place at the right time here. But then move up, right? Move on. Let's see if there's anything else here. Any other advice for Taurus? Does it make sense to you, Taurus? I think some of it is like your own, getting in your own way. It's what you do yourself, okay? But you got to convince yourself with that Death card and the Eight of Cups moving and walking away. Here's the Six of Swords to confirm it, okay? You see these two people there on the boat with nothing but the clothes on their back. They are protected by the swords in front of them. They have already learned all of the truth, and they have chosen to leave. They are moving forward, and this is their guide, taking them to safety. Moving away from troubled times, okay? You're going on a journey. You could be going on a vacation. You could be going on a cruise. And a proposal of love could be coming in, but it is slow moving. So slow moving. So the King of Cups or the Knight of Cups here could be an offer of love, but take it slow. Take it slow. And remember where you came from. Focus on your finances, getting yourself grounded, and getting yourself lined up. So that's never a problem going forward. You understand? Fix your finances, and then everything else will fall into place. Okay? Love and business will help you to succeed even more than what you already are. So you need to fix the little things. Dot the I's, cross the T's, as I always say. Any other cards, advice for my Taurus collective here? Any other advice? Well, maybe. That's this one. Oh, you didn't lose hope, Taurus. I'm so happy you didn't lose hope. So stay there. Get in the water. Get in that water. You're just stepping into the water. You need to get in. Cleanse with it. Clean it. And look up at those stars and realize all that you have is an opportunity. But never losing hope is really great. So you really need to cleanse the idea altogether, right? And look at it from a different perspective, maybe. Okay? The Ace of Wands is about taking action. So you are going to take action on whatever it is. And you are going to be building your wealth. Four of Pentacles. You're grounded. See, there's two pentacles under your feet. There's one next to your heart and one on your crown. Literally, in this picture. You are secure in all four levels of your life. And you need to make sure that the people around you are secure, that they are protected, that love is in your foresight for your intentions, and even letting the past go with love. Forgiveness. Forgive yourself, forgive them. This isn't about them knowing you did, just knowing in your heart that you did is all that matters. All right, and you can move forward. You can grow and build your wealth. Maybe somebody's going to get a message from overseas, an invitation. That's only for like one or two of you. I'm pretty sure that's not for everybody, huh? Alright, so we had two cards face down, so I'm going to guess that this had something to do with that message. So there's a Seven of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so here's another offer of a teaching. You're trying to figure out which one's going to be the best choice to take. So you have multiple opportunities, multiple things to learn. And instead of realizing you've already learned these, you don't have to do these again. But the love that you feel for all the things that you've acquired already, even if you lost one of them, you're still ahead of the game. Okay? But you are moving from the Six of Cups and melancholy, nostalgia, and you're moving forward realizing now you do have a choice to make. And the Knight of Pentacles, he's the only horse not moving. Like I said, they get boring. The Pentacles can be boring. They do the same thing the same way all the time. They always get money. They always know how to take care of business. They always know how to make people happy in their finances, in getting grounded, and in staying connected to those they love. But they can be pretty boring. So if you're looking for excitement with your Ace of Wands and celebrations, you have to let yourself get over the loss. Whatever you had to walk away from, whatever walked away from you, whatever choice you made to move forward. Because you have to realize that just because these 3 cups didn't work out does not mean you don't have options. You still have options. And even though you're not looking across that little river, there's a big chair up there waiting for you. I don't know why it looks like a chair for me now. I don't know what it is. Look, it still looks like a chair to me. But it looks like a journey could be part of what you need to decide over water, right? So that would make sense here. Travel over water. So something happened. Maybe somebody who doesn't live close to you. And you have to travel somewhere. That could possibly be for somebody too, traveling. One thing's for sure, there's definitely achievement in your future. It's a happy issue with success and fulfillment, celebration, victory. Yeah. So even though you have to deal with something that hurts a little bit, you still have your security, your 4 pentacles. You still have all 7 of those cups that you're fighting yourself over. You are in the know with 2 people, the King and the Queen of Pentacles in this deck right now, in this read, who are connected and grounded and financially well off and are able to help you become the same way. So learning in this journey that you might be taking and allowing yourself to heal, not losing hope, right? Gaining knowledge from that water, belief, maybe even relief. Maybe you find something out you didn't know you thought was your fault and it ends up it wasn't, right? We're celebrating an achievement here with the people you love that are near and dear. So Taurus, with that death card and moving forward in the next couple of weeks on something, you need to keep moving forward, okay? And I'm sorry for whatever the loss is, I really am, but it is time. Sending love, light, healing, and hugs to you right now, okay? Any other advice to my Taurus collective before we call this a done deal here? We are at 18 minutes, so any other messages? Okay, so I don't know why it's upside down, but in reverse, the 2 of Wands. So you're not seeing something clearly here. You're not seeing something that you need to see. Whether you're doing it on purpose or not, I don't know. It could have something to do with that 5 of Cups. The Page of Cups may be bringing in the information you need in regards to that. If you don't listen, the Tower will make you. Sudden, shocking, unexpected surprise. Could be good or bad. So something is definitely coming in with that Page. And I think you're finally leaving the never-ending nightmare. You're moving forward. Just beware that with your decisions, like your 2 of Wands in reverse, this is not in reverse. The 2 of Swords is this or that thinking. You have more than this or that. Look what's behind you. Take the mask off, put the swords down, turn around and look and see. What these 2 swords are offering you is only 2 things, but there is so much more that is out there for you than just this or that, okay? And your last card, 6 of Pentacles, financial success, abundance, earned, helping others, right? You see in this card, he's helping the one guy over on one side, but not on the other. And he's trying to create a balance in the sense that he's keeping, 4 coins for himself and 2 for this other one. It's helping somebody who looks like may be able to help themselves with a little bit of help. Whereas the other one, just looking for a handout. So, that's just my take on this card, okay? One's looking for a handout, one's looking for a hand up. So, help those who truly need the help and are willing to do what's necessary to change their lives for the better. So when you're freely giving of yourself, which you usually are, Taurus, you have to make sure to a certain degree that you're creating the balance in your own life as well. And when you help somebody else, you have to teach them how to help themselves. And sometimes we give too freely to everybody and they don't do anything with it but piss it away. Yeah, and that would be the saying in today's world. And they're just a drug addict, so if you give them money, they're just going to spend it on drugs. Or they're just a thief. If you give them money, they're going to spend it on whatever they're going to not need, right? Okay, I get it. If you never give them an opportunity to help themselves, they will never be able to learn how to do it either. So you have to see both sides of that coin, Taurus. Whether it's you, your family, your friends, or somebody else close to you. There are ways to help, not give a hand out to, but a hand up. Okay? Anyways, Taurus, bottom of the deck, and we're out the door. Here comes your winning opportunity, the Ace of Pentacles. You keep doing what we're talking about here, and you're going to keep growing, Taurus, and you are going to keep winning, and that the universe is bringing you another opportunity. Very soon. Love and light. My next round of readings will be on TikTok. So while you're here, like, share, and subscribe. Watch a couple of the older videos. Catch up with my yearly predictions, or not really predictions, but my yearly guidance and my February monthly guidance. And realize that we have a full moon coming in March, in the beginning of March, and we also have the 3/3 lunar eclipse, I believe. So 3/3. Love and light. Leave me comments. 3/3. Except this reading is yours, Taurus. Have a great couple of weeks.